Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the New York Knicks tonight. Guys, what an amazing win for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. Obviously, the Lakers basically won this game by their defensive efforts out there tonight when it comes down to it. And, obviously the return of LeBron James, Anthony Davis made a whole lot of difference, especially from Anthony Davis's defensive effort, his elite defensive effort. And I'm going to say it, defensive player of the year. He has to be named defensive player of the year, regardless of what goes down from now until the end of the season. It has to happen. It really does have to happen. He deserves it. And I just have to say, guys, I mean, this was a win that the Lakers had to get. Obviously, when you first start on the road, obviously you win against the Golden State Warriors. That's a good thing. But when you lose back-to-back games against teams that are supposed to be winnable games in the Houston Rockets and the Atlanta Hawks, you obviously have to make those type of wins up. And that's what they did when they beat the Boston Celtics in Boston. Um, you know, Boston sucks. Let's just say it. And then you have the New York Knicks game. I mean, that just seals it. And then you have the Hornets game. I mean, that should be an easy winnable one. I think it's on Monday, I believe. So that's going to be a win that the Lakers should potentially get under their belt before they end up going home, for the unveiling of Kobe's statue on Thursday. And ironically, it is the same day of the trade deadline. So anything could happen by the time next week. So, when it comes to changing the roster. But if you want to be in the know about everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and trade rumors, updates, speculations, game analysis, just everything about the Lakers, this is the channel for you. Please subscribe to ZLN on YouTube. And of course, follow me all across social media. Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads. So the links will be in the description of this live stream so you guys can check me out. And I really do appreciate all your love support, guys. I mean, it's just so overwhelming. I really do appreciate it. And I'm seeing the comments coming in. And, it's so great that we have a huge, great community when it comes down to it. And I just really appreciate everyone for joining me on this live stream. And out of all nights on a Saturday, the Lakers get a win against the New York Knicks, breaking and snapping. They snapped their 9-game winning streak, and I just went on X and I just posted a tweet or whatever you call it now. And I at Stephen A. Smith, and I just got so annoyed of how Stephen A. kept on, hyping up his New York Knicks just because they went on a 9-game winning streak, and the whole idea of LeBron endorsing him. No, as you know, he endorsing LeBron to go to the New York Knicks, and obviously, Rich Paul came out and spoke about the rumors, and he's going to be with the Lakers, and they haven't even said that they want to be traded. They have in that sort of manner. So, and I'm going to say right now, I don't see LeBron leaving LA anytime soon. So he has a player option. He has somewhere around like 52 million player option next year. So there's no there's no doubt. I think he's going to pick that up, regardless of what goes down in the summer. I mean, you never know. Maybe Bronny doesn't get drafted in this year's draft, or maybe he will somehow go undrafted if that's a possibility. So there's a lot of scenarios that the Lakers could potentially do when it comes to the status of LeBron James and what his plan will be. But at this moment, he's going to potentially stay with the Los Angeles Lakers, and I just wanted to put that out there and give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about the matter. I don't see LeBron leaving anytime soon with the Lakers. Maybe in the next 2 years, but that'll be the time. Maybe he will potentially retire. You never know. But I just want to put that out there because I was just tired of hearing what Stephen A. had to say. He was being very annoying. He was being such an annoyance when it comes to his hype and his endorsement of LeBron going to the the New York Knicks, and it's just really got so annoying. So I went on X. Go check me out. The links will be in the description. I put a post on it, so go check it out. I really appreciate it, and give me your thoughts about it. I mean, or retweet it, repost it, whatever you call it now. So I just want to put that out there. But what an amazing win. Great win. Absolutely, Daniel. It was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, it was I honestly, this was another surprising win for the Lakers because in any given night, the Lakers, when they go on a run like this, they always let me down at the final moments in certain games, certain matchups. We noticed a lot of games throughout this season that should have been winnable games, and obviously the Lakers went on a pretty low slope in like after the NBA in-season tournament championship that we won. So the Lakers haven't been the same, and we obviously we're calling for trades left and right, but lately the Lakers have been playing well, and I'm still crossing my fingers that they will end up playing well for many games and more games to come. But obviously, as I said, the trade deadline is in a couple of days. What is it, February 8th on Thursday, the same night where the Lakers will face the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets. So, and the unveiling of Kobe Bryant's statue. So it's going to be a busy, busy week and a busy Thursday. When it comes down to the NBA, the Lakers, and all that. So please stay in the know. Please subscribe to my channel, and of course, follow me all across social media. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, like Daniel said, I mean, it was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it, and well, we always win. Yeah, I mean, lately we have so, and it's against really good competitive teams. Even though we should have won the Houston game and also the Atlanta Hawks game, so that should have been a winnable game. And but at the same time, I mean, the Lakers are honestly they're being really good teams on the road, and obviously Boston, number one team in the East, and you have the New York Knicks who are like the fourth, maybe the fifth seed in the Eastern Conference. So that's a really good big win for the Lakers there. Then obviously you won the New York, sorry, the Golden State Warriors game a couple of days ago. So when the Lakers started their road trip, so that's a huge win for the Lakers, especially this one tonight. So regardless, this was a a survival, if you will, that we saw from this Lakers team, especially when it came down to the fourth quarter. The Lakers really turned on their defensive efforts in this game, and just it was just really good. The Lakers got this win. I just have to say, and also some more from Daniel. Knicks were shorthanded, though. We got to smack the Hornets. Absolutely, we should. I believe it's on Monday. I believe so. It's another road game, and I think they will finish off their road game in with the Charlotte Hornets. I believe so. This is going to be a big opportunity for the Lakers just to end their road trip on a strong note and just get the win against the Charlotte Hornets on Monday, I believe. So yeah, I mean, guys, this was a big win, a big win for the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm so glad they broke their 9-game winning streak when it came down to it, and I was just tired of it. I'm just tired of hearing the hype of the New York Knicks. I mean, they absolutely are frauds when it comes down to it. So, and just I was just so tired of hearing Stephen A. Smith ranting and raving about the New York Knicks. He really reminded me of the Dallas Cowboy fan base. I mean, it really they annoyed the hell out of me every time they say they're going to the Super Bowl type of every single year, and it's like it's so annoying. And I just Stephen A. really acted the same way that Cowboy fans act when it came down to it, and it just really got very annoying. And the Lakers really broken down the New York Knicks in the fourth quarter with their defensive effort. And yeah, it's going to be a Monday's game against the Charlotte Hornets. I just wanted to make sure of that. But with that, The Lakers will have just 2 days off after that game. And as I said, Thursday will be a busy day for the Lakers and the NBA. Obviously, trade rumors, trade deadline will be on Thursday. And then the Lakers will not only be unveiling Kobe Bryant's statue, but they'll be facing the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets in LA. So it's going to be a busy, busy week, a busy Thursday for the Lakers and the NBA. So stay tuned, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. And once again, from Daniel Reeves MVP. Yeah, he was our savior. He was our savior in this game tonight against the New York Knicks, especially in the fourth quarter. His threes were a big help for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. So just a great win overall for the Lakers, and all because of Austin Reaves. Once again, delivering for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. Obviously, he went out there tonight putting up 22 points and went 3 of 6 from the three and had six rebounds, 7 assists with 2 blocks out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. Also, just stepping up his role. And even though he did not start off as well in this game, he really made all that up for us in the fourth quarter, getting a win for the Lakers because of his clutch shooting out there tonight. So great job out there for Austin Reaves out there tonight. And let's read some more comments here from Daniel. Steph had 60 and lost. Yeah, I mean, he had a great night. I saw a couple of times in the scoreboards how he was playing. Even though he scored 60, I'm glad that they lose because it also helps the Lakers in their favors in the standing. I mean, the Lakers at this point in the standing after this win, they are potentially where they're at. They're still within the ninth seed, but I think they're like 27 and 25, right? I might be right. Or maybe it's still 26 of 25. So it's could be both ways. But when it comes down to it, this was a must-win scenario, and the Lakers, they just had to gain some momentum, not only from this game, but obviously hearing from some other teams of how they were playing. And the Golden State Warriors, they lost tonight, so this is good news for the Lakers. Unfortunately, the Sacramento Kings, they won their game. I think they needed to have the the Sacramento Kings to lose their game, so that at most they can be, I think, like down by 4, maybe 3 games under them. So that could have been an opportunity, but they got the win. So, but regardless, Lakers won tonight against the New York Knicks on the road. So, just a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. Knicks missed so many shots. Yeah, I mean, I was so surprised in the first quarter, or maybe basically the first half, that they were just missing shots, but they are well known throughout the NBA that they know how to grab offensive rebounds. So this is a New York Knicks team that are no scrubs. I mean, still, even though they're frauds and all that, and I ranted about it, they're still a threat in the Eastern Conference. I mean, they could potentially go toe to toe with the Boston Celtics, with the Milwaukee Bucks, the Miami Heat. I mean, they're in those conversations. I mean, there's a reason why they are the fourth seed in the Eastern Conference because just how well they're playing. And Jalen Brunson, I mean, who knew Jalen Brunson will be a guy that will be the number one guy for the New York Knicks? I mean, it's just amazing, and I'm rooting for the guy. I mean, for a guy who was a second round pick, drafted in the second round and balling like the way that he is, and there was once upon a time the Lakers were interested in drafting Jalen Brunson in the draft. I think it was like somewhere in the second round, or no, it was like in the first round. I think the Lakers had they had an opportunity. I think they either drafted Mo Wagner or something. I'm not sure, but I think I think it was in that draft, something like that. I might be mistaken, but yeah, I mean the Lakers, and obviously Jalen Brunson, he's just a special athlete, a guy who's going to be an all-star this year. So just kudos to him. But at the same time, they missed a lot of shots, and the Lakers delivered on their defense out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers to get this big win. out there tonight. From Rabbit, six players in double digits tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Just looking at the team stats out there tonight. I mean, obviously offensively, the Lakers, didn't show up in the first half, especially in the third quarter, where things didn't go according to plan when it comes to their efforts to bounce back in the third quarter. But they made all that up in the fourth quarter, where their efforts really showed, especially from LeBron and his return tonight, along with Anthony Davis, made a huge difference. And obviously, just having the rest of the players stepping up as well, were key to the Lakers winning tonight. And I think most of that has to do to what Daniel said is because of the missed shots that the Knicks were making. The Lakers obviously gained that opportunity and played better on defense, and just in any given moment they just scored when they tried to. So this was a perfect moment for the Lakers to capitalize on the woes uh, of the New York Knicks in this game tonight. So, and they capitalized on that. So, just great job out there for the Lakers. I mean, just look at the team stats. I mean, the Lakers shot around 48% from the field, with 38% from the three. And comparing to the New York Knicks, they shot 41 from the field and 28 from the three. So, like Daniel said, I mean, they missed a lot of shots in this game, but I think it's because of the efforts defensively by the Los Angeles Lakers, even though they were out rebounded by the New York Knicks. The Knicks had 51 to the Lakers 38 in rebounding. And like I said, the offensive rebounds, I mean, they're like number one in offensive rebound efficiency. So in the NBA. So the New York Knicks, they had 18 to the Lakers 3. So that kind of tells you Lakers were struggling throughout this game, but they somehow stepped up in the fourth quarter and they capitalized it with their efforts in defensively. And the Lakers had four steals to the New York Knicks one. And this is what the game changer here was. The Lakers had 11 blocks, and most of those blocks came from Anthony Davis out there tonight. And we get to his stats in just a bit. But, when you look at it, the Lakers, they just played very well defensively, especially in the second half and the fourth quarter out there tonight. And they had 5 turnovers to the New York Knicks 7. So, it was just a great game. It was a great game for the Lakers to just get this win against the New York Knicks. I mean, just looking at their schedule, how well they played on the road. They won big in with the Golden State Warriors on their first road trip, and sadly, they lost to the Houston Rockets and the Atlanta Hawks. They should have been winnable games, regardless of how the Lakers are doing well right now. They should have won the Houston Rockets and the Atlanta Hawks game. Regardless, but at the same time, they did beat the Boston Celtics. So when you win those type of games, a rivaled team in the Boston Celtics, that kind of makes up the losses that you've suffered with the Houston Rockets and the Atlanta Hawks game. So it's just a great game, a great efforts the Lakers have been showing for the past two games now, and now with the New York Knicks, it's just obviously seals it when it comes down to it. So, just great job out there for the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's hope that they will capitalize on this win and go into Monday and beat the Charlotte Hornets on Monday. So, and just end the road trip on a strong note and go into Thursday, facing the reigning champs on the night where we unveiled the Kobe Bryant statue at crypto.com arena, and of course the trade deadline. Will anything changes? Maybe some trades will happen. It's a possibility, but we just have to wait and see about that. So stay tuned. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. And once again, I just really do appreciate these conversations that we have on here from Daniel and from Rabbit. You guys are just an amazing audience with all of you watching as well. So I really appreciate all of you for joining me on ZLN on YouTube. So let's look at the players' stats out there tonight. Obviously, LeBron James returns tonight. from being out for, I believe he was out for one game. Yeah, he was out for one game. It was against the Boston Celtics. And He went out there tonight and stepped up for the Lakers, playing for 40 minutes, 24 points, 10 of 19 from the field, and went 2 of 5 from the three. And, he's put on a show at Madison Square Garden. So, it was something that he always thrives in, when he goes to those places. And with the whole talks and rumors that were spewing out from social media, and of course like news outlets like uh, ESPN and Stephen A. Smith endorsing LeBron to go to the New York Knicks, even though the whole rumors shut down from Rich Paul from Clutch Sports. This was an opportunity where the Lakers, or no, that LeBron James wanted to put on a show, and there was whole talks and everything, but I still think he's going to remain with the Los Angeles Lakers, regardless of what happens. So, because I mean, for a guy who's going to give up 52 million as a player option, I mean, that's just a lot of money to leave off the table. I mean, even though LeBron doesn't really need it because he's a billionaire, but at the same time, I just don't think he's leaving. I really don't. I think he's going to either um, stay for one more year or probably see where Bronny ends up in the draft or where he goes. If he goes undrafted, you never know. Maybe the Lakers will, sign him. You never know. So, um, but most projections are predicting that he will go undrafted. And as you can see, the numbers that he's been putting up, with USC, with the Trojans, he is not having a good start, with that particular program, even though the other side of the uh, of the uh, of the program with the women's basketball, they're just balling over there. So, it's kind of hard to say if Bronny will be drafted this year, or he will maybe be drafted, at possibly at the end, or maybe at the end of LeBron James's contract with the Lakers. So um, it's a possibility. We just have to wait and see about that. So it's all up in the air at this moment, but we will probably hear some news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Lakers and LeBron James in the off season. So just stay tuned, like I said, and hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel if you hear more news about it. This is the Lakers channel, and my hope is that all of you will stick around and continue to grow this channel and share my live stream, share my videos all over social media. So I really appreciate all of you for showing me the love, support, and yeah, I really appreciate all of you. So, but yeah, LeBron James went out there tonight, 24 points out there tonight with 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block against the New York Knicks at the Madison Square Garden out there tonight. So great job out there for LeBron James. A solid night. Uh, Austin Reaves, as I said, put on a show out there tonight for the Lakers in the fourth quarter. Especially his shooting was a big help for the Lakers turning this game around for the better. He was just on a roll, putting up 22 points, went 3 of 6 from the three, had 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 blocks out there tonight against the New York Knicks. So, like I said, the defense was a big help for the Lakers in the fourth quarter. They really turned it around for themselves in the fourth quarter, where even though they were kind of holding their own in the first half, but we saw a bit of a struggles offensively, especially in the third quarter. But at the same time, the fourth quarter was a big key to Lakers' success in this game tonight against the New York Knicks. So just great job out there for the Lakers and Austin Reaves out there tonight. And 22 points out there tonight. D'Angelo Russell had a solid night. He really did, with 16 points out there, went 2 of 7 from the three, went 5 of 14 from the field, and still managed to put some solid numbers. I mean, being the point guard that we obviously, we're waiting to see out of D'Angelo Russell this season. And lately, since the trade rumors and talks, he's been on a roll. I mean, the guy has been averaging, probably since the rumors started, 25 points per game, and giving us around like 39 to 40% from the three. He's been on a roll for the Lakers. And there's going to be some talks, even though a couple of more days until the trade deadline, anything could happen. Most people want to see D'Angelo Russell get traded. Some people want to see him being kept by the Lakers, but at the same time, guys, his contract is constructed for him to potentially get traded. So, but I just don't want the Lakers to trade somebody just for the hell of it. Okay, you have to, when you trade D'Angelo Russell, you're getting something, a huge value out of him in return. You know, whether if it's DeJounte Murray, who had a solid night. I think I last time I checked, I think he averaged like 18 to 19 points. I believe it was against the. I can just check real quick. I believe it was the Warriors. Yeah, duh, the Warriors. So it was. He had a solid night. He had 19 points, as I said. Sadly, he went 6 of 0 6 from the three, and had 5 rebounds and 7 assists out there tonight. So, it is very interesting. If he can be that consistent when it comes to his shooting, but his defense, regardless, I still think he will be a big boost to the Lakers defensively at the point guard position if he is added on to the Lakers. But going back to what I was saying, any trade that's out there, the Lakers have to get a huge value out of D'Angelo Russell if he is traded. So my hope is the Lakers will potentially find the best trade out there. But like I said, I don't want them to trade anybody just for the hell of it. So we just have to hope and wait for the Lakers at the trade deadline on Thursday if they'll make some splashes. I think they will because they obviously want to improve their rosters. So um, you know, well, if it's like the small stuffs, finding maybe a backup point guard potentially, or maybe like a shooter. And now recently with Vando, potentially being out for the season due to his right leg injury. So I think his ankle or maybe his knee. So it is a sad reality. We just got him back, and he was on a tear defensively for us for the past couple of games. And unfortunately, um, according to the reports from Woj, it is a serious injury. So that will keep him out for the rest of the season. So but still, I think he's going to look for other opinions and other analysis of his injury. But you never know. So far, if Woj is reporting that he'll be out for the rest of the season, it could be a possibility. And my hope is the Lakers will look at any means out there when it comes to improving on his role when it comes to Vando. You never know. Maybe Max Christie will step up in his role, or maybe Rui or Christian Wood. You never know, but I still think the Lakers will find some need that to replace Vando for sure. So we just have to see if the trade deadline will make that happen, or maybe the buyout market. You never know. So we just have to wait and see. Wait and see about that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, this is very interesting that the Lakers will potentially have to make some huge decisions at the trade deadline. So we just have to embrace ourselves, and hopefully Lakers will better the team. And I'm not really too disappointed of the Lakers management because past couple of years Rob Pelinka has delivered for us, especially last year with the trade deadline, trading Russell Westbrook, and we got like some really good rotational talented players. And not only did we reach the playoffs, but we reached the Western Conference Finals because of those moves. So you never know. Trade deadline will happen. Rob Pelinka, he can pull something out of his sleeves and show what he can do when it comes to improving the team. So it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game, and I'm really excited for the trade deadline. What's going to be bestowed for the Lakers when it comes to improving the team. So really can't wait. But D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reaves, they had a really good game out there tonight. And I just got a comment here from, let's see here, Vando No, excuse me. Sorry, D'Lo and Reeves are sick with it. Two great wins. Let's hope that we can get three before we go home. Yeah, I mean, it is a possibility. The Lakers obviously end their road trip on Monday, so and it's against the Charlotte Hornets. So with this road trip, the Lakers beat the Warriors, they beat the Boston Celtics, they beat the New York Knicks, and if they beat Charlotte, the Lakers will be 4-2 on the road. So this is a perfect opportunity, as I said, for the Lakers to capitalize and end this road trip on a strong note by beating the Charlotte Hornets, and I think they will. You know, I think the Charlotte Hornets are on a rebuild. So because obviously they made the trade for Terry Rozier for I believe it was Kyrie. No, excuse me, Kyle Lowry. Excuse me. So you know it is a potential win for the Lakers, but like I said, Lakers always fail me half the time. You know, when it comes to their efforts and you know for them to win winnable games. Obviously, the Houston Rockets and the Atlanta Hawks game should have been winnable ones for the Lakers, but and I can name multiple winnable games the Lakers could have won. You know, after the NBA in season tournament championship cup win that they won, you know, a couple of months ago. So it is an opportunity for the Lakers to get that win on Monday and end the road trip on a strong note, and then go back to LA to face the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets on the unveiling of Kobe Bryant's statue, and also with the trade rumors hovering around them on that day. So um, it's going to be a busy Thursday, a busy week for the Lakers. Stay tuned because I will be delivering the news, update, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers and their trade rumors, and obviously the unveiling of Kobe Bryant statue and my analysis. So it's going to be a busy Thursday. So hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel when I do go live and give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about that matchup, about the unveiling of Kobe's statue and trade deadlines for sure. So uh, stay in the know. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. And let's read more to the player stats out there tonight. Obviously, as I said, D'Lo and Austin Reaves had a solid night, a great night, you know, out there tonight. But Anthony Davis, his return tonight was sensational defensively. He was lacking offense and scoring. He only put up 12 points in his return after being out for, I believe, two two games. You know, he didn't play in the Atlanta's game and he didn't play against the Boston Celtics game, I believe. So he was out for 2 games, I believe, on the road. But he managed to return tonight at Madison Square Garden against the New York Knicks, and he put up 12 points out there tonight with 4 of 12 from the field. So, like I said, his offense, his scoring was lacking tonight, but his defense was a huge help for the Lakers. He put up 18 rebounds for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was in double digits out there tonight. We're having a double double out there tonight with 12 points and 18 rebounds out there tonight. And he had 5 assists. I mean, he had a really good night when it comes to his playmaking out there. But he did manage to give us 1 steal and 4 blocks. And one of those, a couple of those 4 blocks were back-to-back blocks that he put up in the fourth quarter at the end of the fourth quarter. So it was great efforts for Anthony Davis, who I think is still fighting through injuries. So this is a surprising season for Anthony Davis when it comes down to it. I mean, this guy has tried to stay healthy, trying to be with the team as much as he can, and it's been showing. You know, it's been showing, and I'm proud of Anthony Davis for what he's been doing so far this season, staying healthy as much as he can, and you know he's going to get Defensive Player of the Year. I'm really hoping that he does because he deserves it. He's been on a roll for us, you know, since the beginning of the season, and you know it's been amazing to watch how he's been playing for us, especially offensively. Even though tonight he lacked that tonight, defense has been a big help for the Lakers is because of Anthony Davis and his rebounding and his block shots, his steals that he's been putting up. And that's why he's in consideration for Defensive Player of the Year. So, and he deserves it. He deserves to get it. He deserves to get that award, going into, for so far this season. And, not only that, he made the All-Star game. So kudos to him to making his, I believe, his ninth All-Star appearance. So, but he's part of the reserves, I believe. So, you know, I, he deserves it. He deserves to be an All-Star, out there. So, he put up some solid night and solid numbers out there tonight defensively for the Lakers. Putting up a double double out there tonight with 18 rebounds with 4 blocks out there tonight. Rui Haimura started for the Los Angeles Lakers for the probably what for I mean, it's great. It's great that he is starting for the Lakers and Toran Prince is not. So I went on X and saw a lot of posts and a lot of excitement and a lot of shock on most Laker fans' minds, and including myself. I really thought that, due to Vando and his injury, Darvin Ham was still put Torian Prince in the still have him in the starting lineup. And surprisingly, he did not. I mean, he decided to go with Rui Hachimura, even though didn't have the much minutes and much opportunity in this game. And we saw, Torian Prince had most of the minutes coming off the bench with 32 minutes compared to, Rui Hachimura with 19 out there, but 19 minutes. But he did manage to give us some solid numbers. I mean, he had 7 points and went 4 rebounds out there tonight. But, it's always good to see, that, he's changing up the lineup and, giving players some more opportunities than always, putting in favorites in the starting lineup. So it's great that Torian Prince was coming out the bench and giving opportunities for Rui Hachimura. But I think it is going to change potentially on Monday, having Torian Prince be in the starting lineup again. So it is a possibility, but you never know what's on the mindset of Darvin Ham when it comes to his decision making and his rotational uh, lineups. But the second unit, obviously, kudos to Torian Prince in this game, especially in the fourth quarter. His shooting was a big help for the Lakers to take them over the edges. I mean, just the beginning of the fourth quarter alone was a perfect example. I mean, the Lakers were down by 6. Obviously, LeBron helped in the first, start of the fourth quarter. Then Torian Prince came to the rescue with those threes that he was making, and obviously, it was a big help for the Lakers in those particular moments. And just kudos to Torian Prince and this game out there tonight with 16 points, 6 of 10 from the field, and 3 of 6 from the three, and gave us 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block out there tonight. So great job out there for Torian Prince. A solid night coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers. And then Max Christie. I have to say, even though Vando is out, we're still trying to find somebody on the Lakers who can play really good defensively. And obviously, we can name a couple. Obviously, we can think about Vando, but he's out. But then you have Cam Reddish, who I think is like the second best defensive player for us. And then if you look at Gabe Vincent, you can consider him as like a third, maybe like the fourth option for the Lakers. But, we haven't seen him this season. So he's off that list. But Max Christie, he's on that list, when it comes to a guy that we can rely on defensively. And that's what we saw tonight. We saw a bit of his defensive efforts in this game. I mean, he put up 6 points, went 2 of 2 from the three. So, he helped offensively at times for the Lakers, but his main repertoire of helping the Lakers out, especially in the fourth quarter, where we saw Darvin Ham was allowing Max Christie to stay in the lineup for a lengthy period throughout the fourth quarter. So there was moments where I think there was a reason for that because of his defense. And that's what we saw tonight. I mean, he had 2 blocks out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think he was like or no, Austin Reaves had two. So he was solid for us defensively when it comes to those block shots that he was making, especially in the fourth quarter. He made a big one, like maybe like 8 minutes into the, 2 minutes into the game. So just a great night for Max Christie, and I hope he gets some more opportunities because he deserves it. I mean, he's been on a roll for us when it comes to his efforts defensively, and hopefully he just gets some more opportunities now after hearing Vando's potentially going to be out for a lengthy period. So there's a possibility that he will get minutes, be added on to his game because of Vando being out. So, but he was great defensively for us. Then Jackson Hayes. This is the second time we're talking about Jackson Hayes on this live stream on my, you know, Lakers post game shows. It is surprising. For the past two games, he's been on a roll. Obviously, he helped the Lakers win in a big way in the against the Boston Celtics, a couple of days ago, and then you have tonight, he put up, playing for 12 minutes, putting up 10 points, had one rebound, three assists, for a guy who his presence on the Lakers have not been that noticeable, and it hasn't been. I mean, he's been out of the rotation probably since the beginning of the season so far. It's just recently with Anthony Davis being out, we really need size, and that's what he did for us for the past couple of games now, and especially in this game. Putting up, he had two blocks out there, as I said, but he managed to. Oh no, excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong line. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, he had a solid night. He had a solid night with three assists, surprisingly, and one steal for the Los Angeles Lakers. So let's give credit where credit is due when it comes to Jackson Hayes out there tonight. So kudos to him. Solid night. And then Christian Wood only playing for 6 minutes. I I think he's in the doghouse at this moment. For the past couple of games, he's been in the doghouse because of his uh, his tweet that he put out there on with the LOL and because of the roster that was in play for the Boston Celtics game. So, uh, or maybe it was the Boston Celtics game. I think was it the Boston Celtics? I think it was. I think it was the Atlanta Hawks game. I might be mistaken, but yeah, I mean, I think he's in the doghouse at this moment. So there is maybe there could be some possibilities that he may get a big role after Vando being out. So he may get minutes now, but we just have to wait and see because I think you know Christian Wood can bring a lot to the table for the Lakers, and he really can defensively and also scoring. I mean, for a big guy who can shoot threes, he has the capability of doing that. And I think, just Darvin Ham just need to give this guy some opportunities. And I think he will get it with Vando being out. So, uh, obviously, Max Christie needs some opportunities now, and Christian Wood. And you can also say even Rui Hachimura. So, and Toran Prince, or maybe Toran Prince has always been getting minutes from Darvin Ham. But I don't know. I think Jackson Hayes will get some opportunities now. But like I said, when it comes to trade deadline, Lakers need to improve on their roster, especially when it comes to their rotation and finding a potential backup point guard. There has been rumors that have been, coming out. When it comes to the Lakers and Tyrese. Wait, not Tyrese. Is it Tyrese? I think, who's the guy from the Washington Wizards? Regardless, he is a guy that the Lakers are going to be looking at when it comes to potentially, you know, finding another point guard with Gabe Vincent still being out. There's been a rumor that maybe the Washington Wizards have will obviously have um, an offer that's out there. At first, it was like a first round pick for Tyrese, or I hope I'm saying his name right. I'm probably thinking about somebody else, um, you know, they were asking for a first round pick for that particular player, but now they are looking for multiple second round picks, and that's what the Lakers have. They have a lot of second round picks, so there could be possibility Lakers will make a trade with the Washington Wizards to find a potential point guard. But we just have to wait and see about that. Um, there's still not a lot of news about the Atlanta Hawks trades at the trade front, but it could get kicked back up potentially. Uh, you know, the upcoming week, especially around the trade deadline. So you never know. Maybe a trade will come down, but we just have to potentially wait and see about that. So, but other than that, Lakers could potentially make some small trades potentially, just to improve the team, especially with Vando being out potentially for the rest of the season. There is a possibility Lakers will maybe find a similar player in Vando and maybe somehow uh, go after that particular player at the trade deadline. But we just had, I'm not can't really think of one. There is this one player though. I think is either with the Toronto Raptors or maybe the Portland Trailblazers. But there is a player that's out there who's good defensively. Uh, I can't really think of him on the top of my head. I think you guys probably know who I'm talking about, but but he but he's out there. He's out there in the that the Lakers could potentially make a deal with. I think it's the Toronto Raptors, but I don't know. I have to probably make sure of that. But yeah, I mean, just finding a replacement for Vando, defense from the defensive side of things. The Lakers have to look at that potential options, and also finding a center is also needed as well. So we just have to wait and see about the mindset, what the Lakers will do at the trade deadline. It's getting very close, a couple of more days. So if you want to stay in the know when the Lakers make potential trades, and maybe there could be some trade rumors leading up to the Lakers trade deadline. So if you want to know about everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and game analysis, as I'm doing right now with the post game show, this is the channel for you. So please subscribe to ZLN on YouTube, and of course follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads. So please follow me all across social media. The links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys can check me out on social media sites, because this is going to be a busy week for the Lakers and for ZLN. So, like I said, guys, obviously the Lakers need to win on Monday against the Charlotte Hornets. Then they return home with 2 days off, and Thursday you'll be facing the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets. And not only that, the unveiling of Kobe Bryant's statue at Crypto.com Arena. So it is going to be a busy week for the Lakers, and also with the trade deadline on Thursday as well. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be very crazy week for the Lakers, and my hope is that all of you will join me for the ride when it comes to the Lakers and their plans for uh, this week. When it comes to games, Kobe statue, and of course the trade deadline. So please stay in the know, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Once again, I want to thank Daniel, I want to thank Rabbit, and Vargo Don for your comments on here. I really do appreciate all the comments and the back and forth that we have when it comes to the thoughts and opinions that you guys have about every single Lakers game, especially Daniel. You always talk about a lot of good things about the Lakers. So I thank you as well. And even Rabbit as well. I mean, you're always on my live streams, and I really appreciate the love and support. And hopefully, Vargo, I hope this is the first time I see you on this live stream. So if you have the chance, please subscribe to ZLN on YouTube and follow me all across social media. So I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream, and I'll see you all in the next live stream, in the next video. Let's hope the Lakers will finish off their road trip with a win on Monday against the Charlotte Hornets. And after that, like I said, a busy week for the Lakers. And it all starts on Thursday for the Lakers back at home in LA, facing the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets on at the trade deadline with the unveiling of Kobe Bryant's statue. It's going to be a great day on Thursday. And hopefully you all will join me for the ride. So I really appreciate all of you for joining me. Like, subscribe to the channel, follow me all across social media, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.